Hey everyone, I'm Marbozir and welcome back to another episode of Civilization 5 Deity Twins in Canada with Cool 18.
Hey folks!
So I wonder how much time we have left in this game.
Before we lose. It will depend very much on those international games. I do want to point out though, that I am #1 in approval. Yeah, take that, everyone who's ever watched one of my videos.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. That's very unusual. I don't know what's happening. I think that's a good sign that we're going to lose, actually. If my people are happy, something's going very, very wrong.
Mm-hmm. I'm at +8 right now, which is not amazing.
Well, I am working on a lot of hydro dams and factories. A bunch of them are going to finish. Fort turns to the World Congress. Well, I'll have a bit of that done, so hopefully I'll get enough production that we can... I don't know, though. Can anyone stop the Maya from getting gold in the international games? Like,
probably not. They are #1 in production, I think. No, they aren't. Spain is #1 in production. So Spain could maybe stop them if Spain cares about gold.
Right, and Spain is not currently in a war, whereas the Maya are.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a good sign, because they may not... I don't know, they've got so many units, they don't need to build any military. Do I have vision anywhere? Yes, in Chichen Itza. Well, he's building an archaeologist. Well, we'll see what happens.
Well, I'm moving my units towards Venice. Maybe I can take it before Pakal does it. But there's a real risk that he's going to capture it by the time I can even get my army there.
Yeah, I guess I can... I think I've got open borders with Pakal. Yeah, so I can run through Antananarivo. And be ready... Where's Venice in here? I have open borders, which doesn't actually help.
I can move past Ivy, but it's going to take a while because that's a very narrow one-tile mountain pass.
Yeah, the problem with Venice, like itself, is that the borders are so far out that it's going to be hard to just be in a position for a sneak attack.
Yeah. Oh, did we denounce Morocco?
Friendship. I did, yeah, and everyone loves me for it. I think I'm going to still friendship the Maya because we're not in a position to war against them, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. I do have declaration of friendship with them.
Yeah, mine just...
It's not like we're going to attack them right now. Unlikely.
I think we'd get crushed.
We might kind of have to if they get very close to winning the game, because once they get like 10 turns away from winning the game, we won't have anything to lose.
Yeah.
So we might as well do one final desperation attack. Just need to keep an eye on the culture victory tab. Actually, no, on influence tab. Because that will show us how many turns away they are from getting 100% with Spain.
Right.
Once they reach 60.
Ask for open borders from you so I can potentially move some troops through to Venice.
So, for example, they are 32 turns away from getting 100% with Venice. Mm-hmm. Can't check Spain yet because they need to reach 60% first. Well, either way, I'm mostly focusing on military right now. I'm recruiting some artillery, upgrading my units.
Right, makes sense.
Although my economy is not exactly amazing.
Can you accept my open borders,
oh
please?
yeah, right.
Thank you.
I wonder if Pakali is going to use that atomic bomb that he has in Tulum.
Yeah, if he could nuke Venice.
Yeah.
Which would be okay, I guess. Everyone would hate him. And if he takes Venice, then it makes Venice slightly less good, although we really want to be the ones who just ninja it.
Yeah, unfortunately...
They actually have an airplane.
And unfortunately, everyone hating him doesn't really change anything.
No.
Because no one can really challenge him in this game. 4 bombers in Tulum now. And I don't even have flight yet. I don't know about you.
Nope, I don't think so. Can't see right now. Yes, we're friends with Maya. Oh no, I do have flight.
Okay. I don't
have oil yet.
Yeah, I don't have biology yet, but I got railroad.
I'm working my way up there.
But I need more workers around here.
I'm going to sink a few turns into my research labs, but I'm going to have to basically replace that with the international games in 2 turns. Interestingly enough, I could start a golden age for the international games. Especially since I don't have a place for an art. I guess that's probably what I'll do.
I might not actually bother with the international games. I suppose I could use the extra happiness, but it's better to focus on military if you want to have a chance.
There is that. Yeah, I'm going to finish those core production buildings and then research labs, and then it is probably going to go to full-time military production. Especially if I've got oil, then I can build a lot of planes. I have aluminum, right? Yeah, I've got lots of that, so that's good.
I have 18. Probably won't get rocketry in time, though.
I have 10 left now, and that's after building a few hydro plants. I think I've got 16 in total, so...
But if it wasn't for Pakal,
like he's moving on Venice.
If it wasn't for Pakal, we would be doing so well in this game.
Oh yeah, we're actually doing incredibly well. But it's always like that. There's one AI who's just got the right combination of stuff, right? Yeah. That he's to run away, and you've got to compete against that one. Although I gotta say that Spain, like score-wise, is just as high as Pakal, which means they could whip something crazy out later on.
Oh yeah, that's true. And they have 20,000 gold. Wow.
I'll just start the Golden Age now.
Okay, might as well vote for Pakal. I don't think we can relocate the World Congress.
Oh, is it the World Congress vote right now, not the International Games one? Oh, okay, well, that's not bad.
Actually, we're one vote short to relocate it. If we had one more vote, we could vote for Isabella, but that doesn't really change a whole lot, I suppose. I'll vote for Pakal.
Yeah, sounds fine.
So, 7 turns for biology. I hope I have some oil. We'll find out.
Okay, so the international games are like some time away still, so that's pretty good.
I don't think I'll have enough gold to actually upgrade all of my units, though. I have a lot of cannons, and that's 200 gold to upgrade to artillery for one cannon.
Well, I only have one cannon, and I've upgraded it, so... There, I'm done! My economy is great. I'm only making 58 gold per turn, which I'm not very happy with.
I'm only making 46, so technically you're making more than me.
I've got all 5 trade routes going on, but I don't have, I don't think I've got... Well, I'm building a market in St. Petersburg right now, so clearly I don't have banks everywhere. I do have it in at least a few places, though.
I do have a bank in my capital, but my trade routes are not amazing. I'm mostly using my trade routes for science with Pakal, not for gold.
Yeah.
Because I did have some more profitable trade routes with Spain, but they didn't give me any science. So I'm using
That's
Sale.
the thing, we're sending so much trade to Pakal, so he's taking advantage of that, but we sort of have to.
I'm using Sale for trade routes, for example, so obviously they aren't very profitable. It's not a very good city.
Apparently Pakal is plotting against me.
Not surprising, I guess.
No.
He's probably plotting against everyone at this point.
Alright, we got Antiquity side coming up there, which is nice.
I could probably take Venice quite easily once I upgrade all of my units. But by the time I do it, it might not matter anymore. That's what I'm afraid of.
Well, there's a paratrooper adjacent to Venice, and they're starting to move in with some rocket artillery.
Oh, okay. So Venice might fall before I even get a chance to attack.
I've got a knight close-ish. Am I moving in with everything else? No, I'm not yet. I gotta do that.
And once Venice falls, Venice as a civilization will be reduced to city-state status, more or less. Because they can't actually take control of another city if they lose their capital.
Oh, that'll still be a puppet.
Yep, they will still be a puppet.
Yeah, that's really funny.
So they will be a glorified city-state. Great Firewall.
Oh no, Pakal! I wonder how far away I was from stealing a technology.
Oh, that's right, yeah. I was pretty close to stealing a technology. Now I need 154,000 turns.
It still says 62 turns for me. Maybe it hasn't updated, or is it only in the city that builds the Great Firewall?
Yeah, it's 99% in the city that builds it, and some percent in other cities, I think.
Okay, yeah, because I'm in Chichen Itza, which is why it hasn't gone to 0.
Yeah,
61 turns. I'm debating whether I should move them or not. That's a long time.
Yeah, I think I'll move mine. I might be able to steal something from Spain.
Oh yeah, I'm not spying on Spain. They probably kicked me out at some point.
I'll just move the spy from his capital. I don't really need to know what he's doing in there. But yeah, the crazy 99% penalty is only in the city that actually builds the Great Firewall.
That's good to know.
Well, moving past Ivy is going to be really annoying, from what I can see.
I really wish we could share vision with each other, because I kind of want to see that crawl. So yeah, I'm literally moving every unit I have to try to get it near Venice, and then once it gets low, maybe declare war. But the problem is I only have one melee unit. I only have one knight. So the timing is going to have to be impeccable.
I do have open borders with Pakal, so I'm moving the mini army that I had near Sale towards Venice. But these 3 units can't really take a city on their own. Unless I can ninja it from Pakal if he starts doing damage to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Like if it gets down to like, you know, 10 hit points and he didn't manage to grab it, then maybe I can sneak in there.
Yeah, I could see that happening.
Do I have Oh, I do. This knight should be a Cossack. What the hell? I have to bring it all the way back home. Well, it says friendly territory, but apparently open borders doesn't count. Gotta bring the knight all the way back home to upgrade it to a Cossack. I probably have time for that, though. I don't think Venice is gonna fall that fast. On the other hand... Oh, these are mobile SAMs, never mind. I thought they were rocket artillery.
Are you second in literacy?
I am.
Okay, I thought that's Spain or something.
I'm third.
Oh, I'm third too. How can we both be third?
Must exactly the same number of techs?
I guess so.
So, are we going to vote, I was going to say against international games, but goddamn Spain wants to embargo me.
Oh, what?
No, she's been a bitch the entire game. Every, like, 5 turns, she just, like, insults me for some reason.
Oh, and I only have 1 vote because I sold my votes. I guess I'll vote against that embargo.
I guess I'm going to have to, which means the... Yeah, me too, I only have the 1 vote. Which means the international gains will probably pass, but...
Also, one problem I have right now is that Alicante is not connected to Rusadir with the railroad or anything like that. So that makes moving my units around a little bit more problematic. And there's no point building a railroad because Spain will just steal that land soon with Bucharest.
Right.
So even if I were to build a railroad, I would just lose these tiles soon enough.
Yeah, so you're moving really, really slowly.
I am close to Venice, but I can't actually enter their territory. Unless I declare war already.
I generally like my position overall, but you did have a really incredibly tough start. We really should have re-rolled when you had no pasturable stuff.
I mean...
But I don't think we were thinking about it. We were
my
just
main problem
where
was...
we were in the world.
My main problem was not even that I was kind of isolated, but that I had a bad start as Attila, because the biggest strength the Huns have is potentially high production in the early game. Because they can get 5 hammers from horses, they can get free food, 3 hammers from cattle. They can get some really amazing yields in the very early game from pastures, but I had none, so I couldn't take advantage of that part of Attila. That was my problem, at least.
I have all this faith. What am I going to do with it? Well, not get a great engineer right now, but... Although I could use it for Big Ben. Are you building Big Ben?
Nope.
I thought you were. Okay. Well, I might do that. We'll see. If it's not built by the time I can get a great engineer.
I can build Neuschwanstein, but that might be irrelevant by the time I finish. 45 turns, a little bit too much. Don't think I'm going to bother. One thing I could really use are airports. But getting an airport in Sale would be a little bit expensive. Embargo failed.
Yay!
Well, a lot of people voted against that embargo. I guess that's because they have trade routes with you.
Yeah, I have friends and trade routes. Okay, the international games did go though, so...
Yep.
That'll be the big thing. Your delegation played a part in the failure of our proposal to the World Congress. I do not take such transgressions lightly. Goddamn bitch! Honestly, you were trying to embargo me and you're mad that I voted against it?
It sounds legit. I know, right? She's
wow. Crazy. Oh, she's just been upsetting me. Like, I don't usually use language like that, but she is really pissing me off.
Yeah, you didn't want to embargo yourself. Well, imagine that. You're being so unreasonable. You didn't want to embargo yourself? Come on now.
Yeah, I just gotta learn to play ball. We got paratroopers landing near Venice. Oh, great. Okay, so the international games. We get we get the double happiness boost. That's what goes on.
Okay, I'm pretty close to Venice. Pakali is not actually attacking Venice yet, but I'm thinking
he's around.
Yeah, he's around. He has quite a few units. I might declare war if he starts doing damage to the city. Problem is, he has quite a few cavalry units and some mobile SAMs. I don't think he will reduce the city to like 1 hit point and not actually take it. He has way too many mobile units around.
True, but the AI can sometimes be really bad at plotting out. Actually, what I'm mostly concerned about is not having an angle from which to attack Venice.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Right,
I'll only have one artillery in range. He's bringing a nuke to Antananarivo. I wonder if he's going to nuke Venice. That would be interesting to see. Well, I'm right next to Venice border. I'll just wait and see what happens. I don't think he will peace out. That seems rather unlikely.
Yeah, that's probably true.
So yeah, speaking of trade routes, I have a trade route with Madrid that would give me 22 gold per turn, but only 2 beakers per turn.
Or you can... I'm getting 7 beakers per turn for my trade route to Pakal.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing. But these are worth less gold.
Right, yeah. That's true. Yeah, would you say 22 gold per turn? That's pretty good. I think I'm getting like 14, 15.
My best trade route with Pakal is 17, I think. So that's still decent, but that's just one. I have trade routes with like 8 or 9 gold just for the beakers. Okay, Rusadir to Madrid, 22 gold per turn. That's the best one I got.
Yeah, what could I get if I was just maxing out my gold? I could get 21 gold, Vancouverish to Venice. That's it, in terms of really, like, high numbers. Research agreements with who just ended? With Marbozir! Nice!
Oh, nice!
And I got biology.
And yeah, I got biology too. That's convenient timing.
Alright, show me the oil. I think we're still processing.
Yep.
Either that or there's no oil anywhere. Oh no, there's oil there. Right away, Venice offers to trade me some oil. Should just sell it. No, I can't get flat gold. He's just gonna die. Hang on, buddy. I'll get right back to you. I
don't see any oil in my territory.
I don't have any oil either. All the oil is right off the coast. Actually, I could rush set. No, I can't because that would be adjacent. Son of a bitch!
Yeah, I have 0.
1, 2, 3, 4. There's technically a spot I could put a city in a sense that we get oil, but it would be adjacent to the border of a city-state, and I'm assuming you can't do that. I know you can't do it for civilization. I don't know if it's the same with the city-state.
Wait. Can you go through that again?
So you can't settle a city on the border of a civilization.
No,
like
you
touching
can't.
a border. Can you do it with a city-state? Can you settle on the border of a city-state? Yeah.
No.
So the one city spot that I could put down to snag some oil, I can't because it would be touching Ragusa.
I definitely have no oil. I might be bad at spotting these things sometimes, but I have zero oil.
This is... I can't believe another game where neither one of us, like, have something.
Do you even... Okay, I see one oil to the west of Valencia. Venice has oil. Also,
Yeah,
Venice is just going to fall soon.
Yeah, like right now.
Yeah, I can't even get my melee unit close enough.
Nope.
Not much point declaring war. I can enter their territory on the next turn, but that's probably not good enough.
This is so miserable.
Yeah, it does kind of suck.
I'm gonna start researching atomic theory.
We can still attack someone other than Venice, but who? Hiawatha? I don't know. I will have a fairly big army near Venice. So maybe we should attack someone together?
Maybe, yeah.
Or we could just start moving towards Palenque or something.
I have two spies who can't steal anything.
Because I have a feeling we'll have to attack Pakal at some point. Maybe we could convince Spain to attack Pakal? Let me try that. No, what about the other way around? Pakal attacks Spain. Okay, he will do it for 2 gold per turn, 16 flat gold, and vote for war leader. What? Oh, how many votes does he have? No, he can't get the war leader, not even remotely close. I think I might get him to declare war on Spain.
Cool.
Pakal.
Cool.
Let me see. He wants open borders from me, I guess he can have that. Okay, he did it. I sold him the war leader vote, but he only has 18, so that won't make him win the war leader.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna get a little oil from Venice, although as soon as Venice falls, I think they won't have enough to keep the deal going. So we'll see how that goes.
Our only chance to maybe take Palenque is getting Pakal to move away with his army. Like, really far. Just attack someone else. And not care about his capital, and then we could move in with as many units as possible and try to take Palenque. That's the only way that I see. It might work.
It's 151 defense.
Yeah. It will
And
be
he's got 20,000 gold.
Yeah, it will be rough. I'll just get him to declare war on as many people as possible. Let's see, I don't want to go bankrupt in the process.
Alright, there's one possibility. If the city to the west of Vancouverish, in sort of proper Vancouver spot, which belongs to Morocco, if it grabs an oil tile, then I can probably just declare war and take that city. That would be a way that I could go and take, get some oil. Or could invade Ragusa.
Okay, I got him to declare war on Hiawatha, and that's probably good enough. Not much point getting him to attack Morocco or anything like that. I think Hiawatha and Spain are the two strongest civilizations other than Pakal and us. So we'll see if this works. I hope it will. I have a fairly reasonable army now. I'm still getting more artillery units. I have 4 artillery units so far. Oh, and I'm about to get another great scientist.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm 18 turns away from that.
The only downside is lack of oil. So his bombers will kind of demolish us without that.
They are. Like, if we could spam planes... Oh, there's Venice.
I can get ballistics soon. And by soon I mean maybe even on this turn.
Really?
Yep, I had another research agreement just go off right now.
Oh.
And I just got a great scientist, so I can actually get ballistics literally right now. Well, on the next turn. But anti-aircraft guns don't use any strategic resources, so that's the only real way I can defend myself against bombers. So I'll start moving my army towards Palenque.
I don't have much of an army though. Like, and this is expecting. This is
Well,
like based entirely on hopefully they move.
Oh yeah, this is a bit of a desperation plan, but when he's this far ahead, desperation plan is the only kind of plan that we'll get.
I guess that's true.
He's 12 technologies ahead of me right now. I guess 11 on the next turn.
All right, I'm moving what I've got to that front. Oh, I still have friendship.
International Games project is going kind of slow.
It really is. Can I see inside of his cities yet, or are my spies still moving?
I'm having some second thoughts on getting some progress. I wasn't working on it at all.
I have... There we go. I have enough for the silver.
Nah, I'm not going to bother.
Oops. Cancelled public schools. Didn't want to do that. Let's put that back in there. All right. Call has completed the Pentagon. All right. That's
yeah,
good.
he's getting all the wonders. Not that he really needed it with the amount of gold he has. Because that reduces cost of upgrading units. I think.
I guess so. And the AI's got a discount to that anyway, I believe.
Yeah.
So I'm 21 turns away from atomic theory.
So he just built it because he can.
Yeah. I'm assuming it gives some culture too, but I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, you're beelining for nuclear fission, right?
Yep.
Kind of.
Or atomic theory for starters, but...
As much as you can beeline for it, since you do need radar for that. And all these things.
Yeah. But atomic theory, I realize that the, yeah, there's a lot in the way. I forgot that atomic theory doesn't actually give you the nukes themselves.
Yeah. And you still need to build the Manhattan Project.
Yeah, although that should be pretty easy. I mean, after the Manhattan Project, I still have 4 technologies to research, so, yeah.
What you could do is start building Manhattan Project, then save up the gold and buy a nuke as soon as you get nuclear fission.
Oh, it never occurred to me that nukes were buyable. I guess that's true. 2,100 gold.
Yep. I did buy them quite a few times. They are expensive, but sometimes you just kind of have to do it. And this is one such case, I guess. If you could get a nuke, that would be much easier.
Right. Are we going to focus all our efforts against the Maya now? Like,
yeah, I think we should.
As opposed to take anyone else? Alright, so I'm going to sign some friendship agreements with the Iroquois, because,
I mean, who are we going to attack? We can't attack Onondaga, we would have to take multiple cities on the way. We can't really attack Carthage. So might as well focus on Palenque. If we can take Palenque, we would maybe be able to do something in this game still. But if we don't, Pakali is just going to win. Like, there's no doubt about that. Just checking influence.
What do I need for the... Oh, yeah, I need ballistics. That's fine. Okay, good.
Okay, so Spain will prevent him from winning culture victory. He needs 109 turns to get influential with Spain.
Yeah,
so
I mean, unless he wins the international games.
Oh yeah, that's true, right, because we don't have the results yet. You're right. So he could potentially win around 50 turns. I hope Spain wins international games.
That would be, yeah, that would be fine.
It's mostly a question of whether Spain wants the gold or not. Because if they want the gold, they will get it.
You know, us starting those wars, Pakal's just taking more cities. He's like, oh yeah, thanks guys, this is a good idea. Nom 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 nom.
Yeah, you guys should be my advisors.
Oh man.
And his army is looking pretty scary. I mean, he's taking all these cities and he still has a crap ton of units near Tulum. But that's the only plan I could possibly come up with. I can't even move past Tulum because of all the units that he has around here.
Yeah, I'm having the same problem. Like, I can't bring one of my Gatling guns back.
It's the infamous Carpet of Doom. And this is very much a Carpet of Doom. With one great engineer in the middle. Benjamin Franklin. It's Benjamin Franklin with the atomic bomb.
Well, this might be a place for us to put in our cut.
Yep.
While we sit here being depressed about everything. I mean, I think it's been a good game, and it's kind of been awesome to see like the crazy stuff going on. But it's going to be pretty disappointing if we can't somehow stop the Mayan death machine.
That's true. I think New York will be our last resort.
Yeah. Well, let's hope that works. Let's hope he doesn't win before we get there. I'll have to calculate it, but there's going to be quite a few turns.
In before we don't have any uranium.
Oh, jeez. Well, we gotta have something.
We'll find out in the next part.
See you next time, folks.
See you next time.